Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. At All-in-One, we review courses from all over the globe and try to give you the best content possible. We are trying to do this just to get you an understanding whether it is worth your time, money, or whether you should completely avoid it. Today, our first collaboration is with Narayan Jha. Narayan Jha is a course instructor and he has been teaching students from all over the globe. Today, we are reviewing one of his courses on machine learning. So let's get into it. As you all know, machine learning is a branch of learning machines and making them work independently. So that will be taught more by Narayan Jha. Today, here what we are going to do is we are focusing on first three things: history, present, and the future. What I mean by history is whether machine learning has been used for past 12 months, whether it was used for in the last 5 years. So as you can see that machine learning has been quite good. It has been ranged around 85 to 83 searches per month in last 12 months. So there is a good chance that everyone is searching for machine learning. So you might be able to learn machine learning and be able to get a good job around it. So that is the present. The present thing is the average salary of a machine learning engineer. Let's search for that. Machine learning engineer. So So average salary is 8 lakhs. As you can see, this is the present. So the future is quite good around machine learning because robots are taking over everything. Everything has been taken over by robots. Then who is going to program it? You, as a learner, as an engineer, you are the one who is going to program them. So this is why machine learning is important for you to learn. That's why we are going to review today a course by Narayan Jha. Let's get into it. As you can see, there are multiple sections in the course. On the right side, you can see there are the course content. In the center, you can see the course screen. And overall, over here, you can see the overview of the course, notes, announcements, reviews, learning tools, and much more. This is only a 40-minute course, no big deal. It is completely free. That is for you to understand that it is completely free. It will cover you with the basic concepts. It will be useful for people who have understanding of Python, Matplotlib, Pandas, NumPy, and much more. This is completely beginner friendly. So let's get into the review in depth. Starting with the course introduction. As you can see, the agenda of this course is basically machine learning, types of machine learning, neural network, and teaching you the fundamentals of machine learning. So this is a great course for people who don't know anything on machine learning, anything on coding, anything on Python, or anything on Matplotlib, or any of such things. And they want to try their hands on machine learning, get a job in the technical field, so they can do this course. Next would be the test of whether this course is provided in a quite small chunks or big videos. So as you can, we will go into that over here. In the course content, you can see that the courses are provided in 7 to 8 minute videos, which is great for you. Why is it required? Because with an average video just about 7 to 6 minutes is great for audience who want to get their notes done quickly, who want to understand the concept very simply. Next would be to understand whether this course is provided in small chunks or big videos. The current lectures are provided in 6 to 7 minute videos, which is great for you. Why? As a student, you might be able to take notes. As a student, you might be able to see whether these courses are right, whether this chapter is important, and most important, when you are coming back and reviewing whether what you have learned, this is great because when you can directly see, okay, this is the one section that I have to learn, and directly you can jump into that. So thumbs up for that, Narayan, that you have created this course in small chunks. And great, you can continue doing this. Learners can definitely check this out. It is small courses, small videos, great on learning. As you already know that this is a basic beginner friendly course. We don't have to go in depth whether it is an advanced and what are the concepts covered in it. Yet we will do the basic step, that is going through the index of this course. There are 7 chapters in this course, and you can see there are 7 sections in this course. Okay, 3 sections, 7 chapters that you can definitely check out. That will be easy for you to understand. With starting with the introduction, going into supervised learning, then with K means clustering algorithm. This is an easy step for you to understand in basic machine learning, because in machine learning you have to get the supervised and unsupervised learning concept clear. Without that, you might not be able to understand the next chapters or the next step that you're going to take. So this is a great point where you can definitely check it out. At All-in-one-hub, we try to do a course review very differently. So this is a parameter which we have introduced for us. Is the course creator native or not? What I mean by that, whether the course creator is an Indian, whether he speaks your language, whether it might be an American, whether it might be a German, whoever it might be, whether he speaks your native language. It is important because you might be able to understand them quickly. Some foreigners might speak a good slang of Indian where an Indian student can understand them. Some Indians can speak good amount of French where they will be able to make the French students understand more quickly rather than the Indians. This is where a native language speaker is great. That is why we review these courses on native language speaking. And today, Narayan Jha is an Indian, so every Indian who is watching this course will be able to understand him quite seriously and more simple manner. Let's hear him first.
Types of machine learning like supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. We will also learn what is the basic introduction of the neural network. I'm also going to teach you how can you implement all these to solve your real-time problems with the scikit-learn Python. So if you are new with the machine learning and you want to get started without complex mathematics, then this
As you can see, he is speaking in very simple, clear, and easy to understand language. As you heard Narayan that he is using very simple and clear language. Also, he is using music in the background, which you can hear definitely. So definitely he is speaking in native English language. That is a good point for you. Next is whether this course is relevant today or not. As you have seen that this course was made 2 years ago. Basically, as we know, machine learning is a place where everything gets updated quickly, easily, and rapidly. So 2 years ago, if you're learning this course, I will say that this is a great course. But after 2 years, doing the course for 40 minutes, I believe the content would be updated. So the course has to be updated on that front as well. So Narayan, if you're listening to this video, kindly update the courses, kindly update the sections in the video. That is what I would say. Next would be whether this is a practical or theoretical course. Practical course and theoretical course. There are two types of courses. Practical course is a course where you will be given quizzes, assignments graded on your assignments, and only then you can do the next section. Otherwise, you have to be there and complete that section. A theoretical course will be where people are explaining you on PowerPoint presentations, where people are explaining you on images, videos, and they are doing a little bit of coding, a little bit of editing somewhere here and there, and they are trying to make you understand basis on that. That is a theoretical course. No interaction from you, you just listen, take notes, and go home. This is where you interact, get a community, and do such more things. So, what is this course? How is this course designed? Let's check that out.
error is very less as how to determine this best fit line, because there can be many best fit lines could be possible, and how this algorithm works mathematically, because if it will be mathematically easy we can use
PowerPoint presentation, and he is trying to teach using graphs and methods. I believe that this is a theoretical course, yet I may be off, so let's test with another video. Going into the 3-minute mark.
Actual dataset, we can see the results below. And now I have three major columns, which is name, age, income, and the clusters which is being predicted by the k-means clustering algorithm.
I believe that he might have written the code back in the video. Let's test that thing.
And we will use this information to get the particular information that is actually behind this dataset, because it doesn't have any kind of label. Now let's just try to plot this data inside matplotlib. And from the matplotlib, as I can see, there are three kinds of clusters are available.
Let's go a little back as well. Going here at the start of the video, 14-second mark.
It's actually dependent on my previous video, so if you haven't watched those videos, please watch, and let's get started. Guys, I have already written this code.
As he told that he has already written the, so this is basically, I believe that is a theoretical course. Let's test one more video so that he gets a fair chance.
Use plt.x label to define the label on the x side, and we will use y label.
He's typing the codes, and he's definitely checking it out as well. So this is a little bit of theory, little bit of practical, but I would not say this is a practical course. It's a basic theoretical course where you don't get any interaction. You are basically learning, taking notes, going home with a certificate. That's it. That is what this course is about. Final verdict is that this is a theoretical course. Next would be the Mlcr test, which is done on All-in-one-hub on every course that we review. What is the Mlcr test? M meaning mic, L meaning light, C meaning content, R meaning research. What is mic? Well, as you might know that you might be able to listen every course, but every course instructor might not have a good mic, might not have a good audio in the background. There might be some disturbances, there might be some technical difficulties. So that is what a mic test is. Second would be the light test. Light test is where you might be able to see the face of the instructor, might be able to see the screen quite good. That is what is the light test. Next would be the content test. Content meaning that the course content is thoroughly researched, whether the research papers are currently referenced, and can you directly go to that content and see whether the course content is right or not. That is what is the content. Research. Research meaning that whether the course content creator is speaking from his own experience, or whether he has done quite good research, collected heavy amount of data, and whether he is showing a social proof of whether this is the right data or not. So let's test on that basis over here.
To define the label on the y side, whereas title is being used to give the title to our graph. I'm just giving the rough title, and we'll use the scatter method to plot our data in a scatter way.
Let's test another video.
And we have to our file name is add.csv. If I'll simply write df means data frame, it will show the.
As you have heard that this is basically Narayan speaking with a voiceover on a screen, and he is speaking with the music in the background. This is unprofessional. This is where course creators can improvise. A mic is where the audience first listens to you before even seeing you. So if your mic is good, if your audio is good, you can directly go and tell the audience that I am a professional, I can do courses for you. So this is quite off, Narayan. If you want to upload this video, re-upload the entire course content, and kindly remove the musics. Music doesn't look professional, nor does it sound professional, because it is a course and not a YouTube video. Next is the light test. As you might have seen that this is a basic screen recording and no face is shown. So this cannot be applied over here. Next comes the content. In the content, you will be able to go through his course sections in the right. Introduction, supervised learning, and unsupervised learning. After thoroughly understanding the course content, I am able to see that the course is for basic beginners. Yet the course content can be improved. After going through the course content in a much depth manner, I am able to see that the course can be improvised. And that's the fun part, every course can be improvised, everything can be better. So here what you can do is one, remove the PowerPoint presentations. Second is use demonstration on a live site. Can you show those graphs? Can you build those graphs? And can you show it on a live site, or can you demonstrate it on a live basis so that it will be easy for the audience to understand whether the course and whether what the content you're trying to teach in a lively manner. This will definitely increase your level of audience interaction and also the standard of your course. That is what I would recommend. Research. Coming to the research, this is a 2-year-old course, so I would have to understand that the content would be 2 years old, and definitely the course content would be have to be compared with the other 2-year-old courses. However, the course content can be improvised, can be made better. So research on that part, the course content on that part, and mic light on that part. I would definitely give each a 5 out of 10. Mic 5 out of 10 because there are disturbances, there is a music in the background. So I would definitely give a 5. Light, I would not recommend. There is nothing that, so it is not available. Third would be content. I will be giving it 5 because there are much more things which you can introduce in the course. So that is, I believe that this course feels a little incomplete. A little more polish over here and there would be a great thing. I have given you 2 possible solutions of removing the PowerPoint, and second is demonstrating it on a live site. Third would be the research. Research, I believe that the course content research was made 2 years ago. So the research was good, yet it is not relevant today. So you have to keep updating. So this is where you have to give a 5 because just because it was a 2-year-old course. Otherwise, I would have to go back and see whether what we can be doing. This was the Mlcr test, the key part of every course. Next is whether the course is going to give you a job or not. Finally, this is what you are going to do, right? You are trying to do a course, you're trying to get a certificate, and you are trying to get a job. Is this course going to give you a job? 101% no. This is not going to give you a job. This is just for beginners, for non-technical background people who have just begun with Python, just dabbled with Matplotlib, Pandas, NumPy, and want to get their hands on machine learning. This is for them, not for job goers, not for professionals, just for beginners. So the final verdict, should you do it? Should you list it? Should you avoid it? Currently, I would definitely say that this course should be avoided, yet can be listed. Avoided in the meaning that the course is already 2 years old, and going into the course would be definitely you're as a student not worth of time. You are learning concepts from 2 years old back. That's why it is not to be, that is why it should be avoided. Listed in the meaning that the course has good amount of resources. As you can see on the right, the resources are quite good. You can go there, check it. That is a good course. The final verdict is that you should avoid this course if you're trying to get a job. Definitely avoid this. But if you're trying to learn, Narayan, there are students who want to learn this course, update this course kindly, and you can definitely check that out when he is updating the course. The final part where you're trying to learn is the reviews. Let's check what the audience has to say. The final overall rating is 3.7 of this course, and you can see that basically everyone is telling that this is a good course for people who have understanding or zero understanding of what is ML or what is machine learning. So this is good for them. Okay, as you can see that there are multiple reviews. this is one of the review that we mentioned as well, that music is a disturbing factor that you can be removed, so it has to be removed and the course can be a lot better, and that is what you can do with this course. That is exactly why we do course reviews. So that's a ton for, thanks a ton for. Audio quality is quite poor. As you can see, there are some audio quality issues. So that is what you can improvise as well. So that, thanks a ton for watching, guys. This was Narayan Jha's machine learning course, Introduction to Machine Learning, and you can definitely do this course completely for free. The course is in the link description. You can definitely check it out. The course website is, I'm linking that as well. We do course reviews for all the creators, all the courses on the world, because the courses are more, the reviews are less. We do it and we do it uniquely. That is why All-in-One Hub is different. Thanks a ton for watching. See you around.